Let's do another video with another manifesting technique, and in this episode we're talking about Grabovoi numbers. Grabovoi numbers are basically also known as cheat codes. When I first heard about them a couple months back, I was very excited. It reminded me automatically of some old computer game like 20 years ago I played with my brother. I even forgot the name. And sometimes when you don't know how to get along, then you could enter some kind of a cheat code in order to win that challenge. And Grabovoi numbers, they are number sequences that you can repeat in order to manifest something. We all know that numbers, they have energy. If you are into numerology, maybe you learned about your own life path number or your soul urge number. Maybe you have heard about master numbers like 11, 11, 22, 22, and so on. Maybe you've been working with angel numbers. Then this might be especially interesting for you. So numbers, they have their own power, and everything is made of numbers in this universe, you could say. Everything is perfectly calculated. How everything works is calculated. And with the Grabovoi numbers or Grabovoi codes, you can repeat those specific codes. And if you're interested, and I'm absolutely willing to send you a long PDF that I made myself with many interesting numbers about love, money, etc., but pretty much everything, physical changes. And you can repeat those numbers or record those numbers and listen to them at night, or maybe even write them on your mirror in the bathroom and then constantly repeat those numbers. Repeating those numbers is also one technique to manifest whatever you want to have. So instead of saying affirmations, you could constantly repeat those number sequences. And I'm going to give you some in a second. I think this technique would be especially good for people who like numbers, who don't like affirmations as much, or who don't like visualization. Maybe people who are very much into gaming because they know those codes from gaming, or who are very much into mathematics or into sacred geometry or everything that has to do with patterns and numbers. As I said, what you do is you simply repeat those numbers over and over and over again, just like you would do with an affirmation. I tested it myself. As I said, I was very excited in the beginning, but I soon realized it is not the right technique for me. Not because it's not working. You will find many videos on YouTube with people who had amazing success with Grabovoi numbers. But we are all prone a little bit different. Like, my favorite technique is scripting. I mean, I am a writer. I study literature. You see some of my books just over there. I do have many more than you can see. So writing is my thing. So naturally, I feel drawn to scripting and also visualizing, or rather daydreaming. I don't like to have one specific scene that I repeat. I like to daydream or have inner conversations. But there are many people who have amazing results with those Grabovoi numbers. So test them, see what technique works for you, because no technique is better than another. Basically, what is Grabovoi numbers? Well, it's an assumption. If you have the assumption, yes, I do have those numbers that do have their frequency. Okay, this is how the universe works. And if I repeat those specific numbers, those number sequences, then I'm going to manifest something, then it will work for you, because again, it is law of assumption. It is going to be your assumption. But the law of assumption is also the reason why there is not one method for everybody, because we all have different preferences. We all are wired different. Thank God. Imagine we would all be the same. How boring would life be, right? So test them, and I'm going to give you some. I wrote some down. If you want me to send you a list, there's, I don't know, like 7 or 8 pages just with numbers for different things, then write me an email and please put into the title something like Grabovoi numbers, so that even if you end up in the spam folder, I can find you. But very important, of course, is the number for love, and it is 888 412 1289018. Unlimited money, not a good one, right? 520 741 8. And I repeat in single digits, 520 741 8. Health would be 808 45700. winning money would be 58212135. Finding love or a soulmate, finding a soulmate love would be 973594066. So you see, those are just a couple of numbers. There is plenty, pretty much for everything. And also there is pages where you can look up different numbers, and I can link those in the description box below or in the comments. If I do forget, please remind me in the comments. And try that technique. If this is not for you, please check out my playlist with different techniques, because I do have plenty, and I'm sure there is the right technique for you as well. If you're not sure, then you can contact me in a personal coaching and we can see what might be a good technique for you. But basically I would just say try them out, because manifesting is something that's supposed to be fun. If you do it with, oh, I have to do that thing, it's just another thing on my to-do list. If you go in with that kind of mentality, then you may have difficulties manifesting, because it is something that you maybe not really believe in, and that is an assumption as well. We don't have it to be just another thing you have to do, because that inner blockage, of course, can manifest in keeping what you want away from you. So try to find a technique that you actually like doing. If this is not the one for you, then check out the playlist. The next week's video will be about switch words, something that is very similar to Grabovoi numbers. And I will see you in next week's video about how different techniques are manifesting, and I wish you all the best now. Bye bye.